Oh, we're live now. Hi, everyone. It's Suzi and Jamie. We're here to meditate with you guys. So, we want to know first and foremost, are we alone? Is anybody with us? If you're, we're alone, but we're always connected.
Absolutely. We're together.
To each other, to life.
It could just be you and I this morning.
It could be.
Yeah.
That's how we started.
That's true.
That's how we started. So if you are here, please let us know that you're here. Maybe share where you're from. I'm going to go let my dog in.
I was going to let him.
Oh, okay. And we'll get started. So new week, new opportunity to start new, to start fresh. But also what I really wanted to dive into today, and it's going to be a deep day, I wanted to dive into this idea that we were talking about last week about how this pandemic has really brought up within each of us just thoughts and feelings of not enough. So we're going to work with an abundance meditation today. So welcome everyone, just giving everyone a moment to come. I'm not seeing for some reason the chat today, so I'm going to bring it up on my phone in a moment. But let us know where you're here from.
Susanna Yang's here. Hi, Susanna.
Hi, Susanna. Oh, good. Jamie can be in charge of the chat. I thought I saw Goldie and Mel.
Okay.
Sign in. Bring it up on my phone in a moment.
Oh, wait.
But let us know.
Okay.
Okay.
Melita is here. Susanna.
Mel, yeah.
Mel.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So let's all get centered and still. As I said, what I really want to dive into today is an abundance meditation. And I wanted this time to be still, contemplative, introspective, because as we were talking about last week, and as I'm sure you all have felt, this pandemic, because it slowed us down in our life, it is giving us the opportunity to really see what has been sitting in the recesses of our mind. And for most people, one of the things that's been coming up underneath, many people have been feeling anxiety, frustration, overwhelm, those kind of things. But when you really look underneath that, what we're finding is that that is all a representative and a reflection of a feeling that you're not enough or that there is not enough. And so this is what I want to work with today. So I think right from the get-go, let's just each and all close our eyes. And maybe I'll center us, babe, and then you can just jump in from the beginning. Does that work for you?
Center us and then sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to center us. Just let's all gently close our eyes and let's take a nice deep breath in together. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. If it feels right to you, just place your hand on your heart as an intention to connect to those deeper places within your heart that really know the truth of who you are. There are places that are underneath whatever your surface and habitual mind keeps telling you. Underneath there is where you're going to find your abundance, your worthiness, your divinity, the place inside of you that knows that you deserve the abundance, the prosperity, that knows that actually abundance and prosperity is your nature. It's who you are. So just become still. Set your intention to move to those deeper places. That today our intention is to dive beneath the surface mind and to really touch into who are you truly. To have that sincere desire to want to know who you are, to want to feel who you are so that you can move through this lifetime connected to who it is you truly are and not waste any time thinking that you're not enough, thinking that there isn't enough. living in the wrong paradigm, living in a paradigm that isn't reflective to who you are, authentic to who you are. So we're just setting an intention for a true, sincere desire to hear those messages within, to hear, to listen to the still small spaces and places within us.
From a red bud on my favorite rose bush to the smile on her grandmother's face, to the dew on a single blade of grass, I keep seeing in the smallest way. From the hoot of an old horned owl to the laughter of children at play, the first whistle passing my son's lips, I keep hearing in the smallest ways. When I pay such close attention, there's no judgment in my life. There's only love in the smallest of ways. From the birth of my only baby to the song that I've sung full of grace, to the loss of a mentor not meant to be mine, I keep feeling in the smallest ways. From the scent of night blooming jasmine, your scent permeating my days, I can call to mind what I can't find. I keep breathing in the smallest ways. When I pay such close attention, there's no judgment in my life. There's only love in the smallest ways. In the smallest of ways. In the smallest of ways. In the smallest of ways. From the light of your sweetest kisses to the tear that I stole from your face, and gelato we shared on the boulevard, I keep falling in the smallest ways. When I give in to sweet surrender, and I know that God is in this place, there's only love in the smallest of ways. In the smallest of ways, I keep seeing. In the smallest of ways, I keep hearing. In the smallest of ways, I keep feeling. In the smallest of ways, I keep breathing. In the smallest of ways, I keep falling. In the smallest of ways.
So just allow that to wash over you and allow yourself to become aware of the really smallest of ways that you know that you know that you know that your life is abundant. Call to mind a moment that you might have had in the past, over the weekend, just a moment that you might have had having these moments just flood my mind, my heart. Just the smallest moments. It could be snuggling with your animal, could be walking your dog, could be cutting roses, could be looking at a flower, looking outside of your window, just small ways, snuggling your child, just a moment that maybe passed by. Could have been washing your dishes. Moment passed by that you know that you know that you know you're one, you're abundant, you're deserving, you're worthy in the smallest of ways. And let that be your portal. Let that be your entry point. Whatever it is that coming into your heart, these small ways that you know you're one, you're abundant, you're connected, that you wouldn't give $1 million for the moment. Could be these moments. What do you do? God, wait, God, let me know your name. So I'm just asking Jamie to do another song to move us deeper now. You're remembering these small ways. You're calling to mind these places within that do know, that do experience your oneness, your abundance. Now we're just going to move deeper.
Everything beneath the sun breathes like a harmony. Pure perfection has begun, shining like a midnight sun. Out of darkness I have come. I see God in everyone. Let me be an instrument, guided by an heaven sent. May these grapes of pain ferment, alchemize to love's content. Ever be sacrament, knowing God is my intent. God, let me know your name. Hold me in the same breath as your word. Oh God, I feel you all around. Oh, how you astound me with your grace. Rolling like a thunder cloud, let me live my life out loud, standing for mankind and proud, baptized in a holy shroud. Peace be still and know me now. God is in all I have found. God, let me know your name. Hold me in the same breath as your word. God, I feel you all around. Oh, how you astound me with your grace. Spinning like a prayer feels, turning like Ezekiel's wheels. Nothing like a kiss seals the spirit I become. Knowing what I'm here for, rowing on to distant shores, flowing from the infinite, God and everyone. Oh God, let me know your name. Hold me in the same breath as your word. Oh God, I feel you all around. Oh, how you astound me with your grace. Out of darkness I have come. I see God in everyone.
Again, just breathe that in. Don't get caught up in a name, whatever you call it: God, Spirit, Universe, Source, Atman, Presence, Life. Just open your heart with a sincere desire to know your name, to know your real name, to know who it is you truly are. God, Spirit, Universe, let me know your name. I want to know you. I want to feel you as me, as my life. Just have that sincere desire, that sincere intention, and just sit. Who am I when I have let go of thoughts of lack? Who am I? Who am I when I know my abundance? Who am I when I know my worthiness? If your mind wanders, bring it back to your sincere intention, your sincere desire to know who it is you truly are, not who it is you've been conditioned to think you are. Then set your intention to carry this into your day. That your deepest desire and your strongest intention is to know who you truly are, to be connected to that, and to bring that, to live that in the moments throughout your day today, tomorrow, until we meet on Wednesday. And then whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes, and then maybe write in the chat box anything that came to you, a word, a quality, a phrase, an intention, anything you're letting go of, any insight, any message. I'll pull up the chats. It's so interesting, it doesn't always come on here. Anything that came to you, thank you. Is there another song you wanted to sing?
Sure, you want me to sing something while I'm waiting?
Yeah, while everybody's writing in the chat, let's, Jamie's gonna sing another song.
There's my boy in a bucket in the backyard under the sun. He's got his head down looking in the waters to see what he'll find. It won't take too long till he's off to search for somebody else. I'm gonna pay close attention to the moments just to see for myself. I'm not waiting for the time to be right. I'm gonna give that boy my life like I want it for myself. I can't go back to where I've never been. There's always a choice, I'm choosing him. I'm so happy with my baby boy, and my wife bring me love and joy. I'm so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. Now there's a woman in my bed with a past that I recognize. It's not mine, but I know where she's been, and I realize we got together for a reason, and I just can't run away like I did in the past time I made a mistake. I'm not waiting for the time to be right. I'm gonna give that girl my life like I've never known myself. I can't go back to where I've never been. There's always a choice, I'm choosing them. I'm so happy with my baby boy, and my wife, she bring me love and joy. I'm so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. Oh Lord, won't you help me to be the man you intended to see? I've fallen down for so long, but now I stand in your grace. I know that you are the spark in my step and light on my face. I am so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. Come on and sing it now. Grateful, grateful. Find the harmony. Grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. I am so grateful, grateful. Don't you feel a little grateful, grateful? Dance a little bit. Grateful, grateful.
Chair dancing.
Grateful, grateful, I am so grateful. I'm grateful, so grateful. I am so grateful.
We're clearly grateful. Okay, so I want to read some of your takeaways here. Hang on, let me get back to the beginning. Hang on, bear with me. Goldie's saying good morning. Epik saying good morning. Patricia saying always so inspiring to hear Jamie sing. I couldn't agree more. Okay, Epik is leaving with free spirit, joyful, loving grace. Joy saying I slipped away a little from myself yesterday. Thank you for reminding me that I'm not alone, that I matter, that I am enough. Yeah, it's so easy to slip away from ourselves, isn't it? That's just such a poignant way to say it.
I woke up away from myself this morning and had to start transforming it and affirmatively praying something different, because it's just about changing my mind. It's not that I have to do anything different other than change my mind and my thoughts. Yeah, so I woke up with that this morning. Yeah. Absolutely, I identify.
Everyone has been saying this, and it's beginning to sound so cliche, but it's just so not lost on me that the only virus is the virus in my own mind. It's just one seed or one kernel that I've been walking around with, embodying since this began. There's only one virus, and it's within my own mind. So clearing that away over and over and over again is what allows us to bloom and flourish. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go a little deeper today. Mel is leaving with peace and the abundant, simple pleasure of having the time to just let go. I'm taking with me the qualities of joy and creativity, Patricia says. Vera, it was really beautiful. Thank you so much. Leaving with space, awareness, self-worth popped up for me. Beautiful. Hi, everybody. We are enough today and all days, Susanna says. Yes, you matter and are enough. Goldie's saying I had tears as I'm sitting in the van to be able to have some quiet time and see my 2-year-old looking out the window of our home in the garage, in the garbage truck coming through the cul-de-sac. And I was flooded with emotion and tears for that pure innocence he has. Sadness for how I could yell at him for the messes he creates. And sadness for my own lost innocence in being able to be one with life, the noises and messes and all. And then peace as I sat in connection with the divine forces. Thank you for this. That's exquisite. That's really in a very articulate way. You really described the process that we're talking about. Or Joy had also said slipping away from ourselves, and then you sat with what was present, and then it moved through and you got reconnected and flooded with that divine. That's so beautiful. Grateful, so beautiful. Beautiful. Leaving with self-compassion, Deepti saying, as I too slipped away. Fear is the most dangerous virus. You know, when Jamie sang the first song, The Smallest of Ways, I was thinking of just like I was cutting roses this morning and also last night, because we've had all this extra time, here in the home. William and he's 17, just sat on the sofa with me. I would say hours,
easily 2.5 hours.
We were doing this really, really hard Sudoku puzzle that he found. Is really hard. He was guiding me through it. Let's just tell the truth here. But mostly what I was having this feeling is, I'm the luckiest person in the world. Like I was just lying on a sofa with my 17-year-old. But the feeling inside was of abundance and worthiness and connection and oneness. It was a moment in time that I don't think we would have had without this pandemic. He would have been off shooting a movie. But those are the moments that we're encouraging you all to connect with over and over and over today. That something as simple as cutting a rose, or something as even simple as Goldie was saying about realizing that you could yell at your child for making a mess, to have that moment right there is a moment that can take you to your divinity. It can take you to your knees, but if you don't stop there, it will take you also right back to your divinity. So whether you happen to be connected in a moment of connecting with, cutting roses or whatever it is, or if you slipped away and you found yourself slipped away, please know that those moments bear the same opportunity. The same opportunity is present to slip back into yourself. And so please come back to this meditation over and over, this week. Anything else you want to share, Lovey, before we
I'm just
go?
not getting all the messages like you are about me out.
Really?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Sorry, I'll
It's all
show
good.
you after.
What was coming forward for me was the idea that it's all an action step. I can't just pray it away and expect it to go away. It's like I woke up this morning and my head's going. I had we had a nice weekend. I got to make music. I got to sing at a church in Naples, Florida, at 7 a.m, and then drive out to Westlake Village and sing. And it was fabulous. It was a wonderful weekend. And I woke up this morning and my mind was going. And what I realized is I can't just say, oh, it's all good. It's all good. That spiritual bypass, I have to take immediate action and change my mind through the affirmative prayer and claiming and knowing the best is being revealed. And I was in my 12-step meeting this morning on Zoom and said it out loud. This is what I woke up with. And it was reflected back with a bunch of the other folks in the meeting, and to realize I'm not alone, because I go into that like, oh God, I'm not this, or I'm not this, or I'm doing this, or I'm not doing this. It's an action step. Mm-hmm. It's like treat and move your feet, as we say. Do your prayers and then take the action steps. So I've got some action steps today. One is to make sure you're taken care of, because you've got a busy day today. So I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for letting me participate. Thank you for letting me sing for you. It feels really vulnerable, but it feels good. This feels good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this.
And I think what you're saying is really applicable to all of us when you said you felt really alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because like Joy said, she slipped away. Goldie said, she was yelling at her child for making a mess. And I know in those moments, we can each feel like we're the only ones. When you slip away, mm-hmm. you slip away. So inside of yourself, you feel disconnected. And when you feel disconnected inside of yourself, it's easy to feel disconnected from everyone else. Mm-hmm. Oh, Jamie Lula probably never feels that way. Like I hear him sometimes say how he's feeling, and it baffles me in a way, because I see him so differently. But inside of himself, he might be feeling a certain way, or vice versa, or with any one of you. So that is the power of, and everybody already took an amazing action step by choosing to invest in this time and creating a space. And like Goldie said, she had to go out in her car. I can't tell you, almost every parent client that I work with, their car is where they do their session from. So I know what it takes. I know what it's taking for Susanna or Joy or any one of you who is a mom, and especially a parent of maybe a high needs child, or, mm-hmm. It takes something for all of us to create a space to be here. Mm-hmm. And so I honor, and I know Jamie honors you for choosing to come together with us and to really dive more deeply underneath what the surface mind, what Jamie woke up with, it's just his surface mind, not just, but it's his surface habitual mind.
Yes.
So to dive deep and then have your brain chemistry recalibrate is what then, lifts you up. So
One
anyway,
last thing comes forward
yes.
for me is if there's someone out there that you think that this will touch or move, share it in a private message.
Mhm.
Share this. This is the fabulous thing about this quarantine
Mhm.
for me, is that all the different places, meditations and whatnot, if something really touches you, if you know a parent, if you have a friend, male, female, straight, gay, black, white, doesn't matter. It's like if you have someone that you feel touches you, it's like there's no charge for this. It's just creating sanctuary for all of us to come together and realize, we're not alone, and we've got a place to go to steep in consciousness, to raise our vibrations, so we can then, we're giving to ourselves, and then we can give to one another in a more generous fashion. So
Yes, yeah, exactly.
share it.
All right, everyone. Let me just read the last comments. And Coley's saying, I love this intimate group. I do too. Deep D is saying, action step. Love it. I so get it, Jamie. Joy is saying, thank you for that. I need
Joy
it.
and I are soul brother and sister. I think
yes.
that comes up.
She's my soul sister, so that's where it's all incestuous here. I needed to take this action by joining this meditation this morning. Beautiful. Everybody is saying thank you, Jamie. It's made me cry. Everybody's saying thank you to you. You'll have to go back and read these. They'll touch you. Goalie, I love this intimate group. Mel is saying, I remember I too had to hide for my sessions. Yeah, just to have that quiet moment in order to focus and absorb. That's why anyone who comes to me for private sessions, it's never lost on me what it takes, both financially, but also just physically in your world, to create that space and then practice, Ariana, we came late, but happy we got to see you and hear you for the last few minutes.
Hi, Garrison.
You're never late, you guys. And I think you'll love the first couple of songs that Jamie sang. So you can always go back and listen to him, because he sang a bunch today.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Much love, everyone. And we will see you on Wednesday, same time, same place. Bye, everyone.